Right, a different video. When I did the last car, I bought one of these. This is a Chinese cobbler patching machine. I bought it on offer, 65 quid, and they are very good. Well, I think they're very good. They'll stitch anything. Very strong machine. And good results, fairly easy to use. But I want to make the seats in the Simca. I want to make the seat covers anyway, out of leather. And of course you need one hand to wind it and one hand to guide it. So I've upgraded to one of these. This is a Brother industrial machine. There's the number. And this also has a walking foot. They both have a walking foot. Whereas instead of the cloth being fed through from underneath, it's fed through from the top. Right, let's try again. I'll just wind that by hand. See, it feeds through top and bottom. That's what you need for heavy vinyls and leathers and stuff. Now this has got the old-fashioned clutch motor. So this motor runs all the time, and when you press the pedal it lets the clutch out and it starts to drive, and you can get it to, it's almost either on or off, and this is so fast. You can get it to creep, and it will creep, and then it runs away with you. So it's hard to control. And I've slowed it down as best I can. Where are we? I put a small pulley on there, which has sort of slowed it down a lot, but it's still too quick for me. So I'm going to try this. And this is a modern servo motor. And this should just bolt on, and these are far more controllable, more modern solution. So we'll get that on and see what it's like. Of course, being Chinese, the instructions aren't awfully full. But this rod connects the motor to the foot pedal. What else have we got? This was £65, and this is like a quarter the size of the other motor. Right, this is what we get. A pulley, look like rubber mounting anti-vibration things, nuts and bolts. I guess those are staples to hold the wires out of the way. Could be a U-type screw, maybe. Then we've got the motor, and that slides up and down there so you can line it up, and a control box. Still looking at the old motor. This is a modification I did. This is a foot pedal. Here's the connecting rod, and that used to connect to there. I've added that lever just to try and give some more leverage for more control, but it didn't do an awful lot, I have to say. Just for comparison, that weighs an absolute ton, trying to lift that down from underneath. There's this one, light as a feather. Well, the good news is all the bolt holes line up, but the bad news is there's not enough adjustment to get this belt tight. And it comes with two pulleys. This is the big pulley, so the little one's got no chance. So I'm going to pack that out with a piece of wood. So, new bolt, old bolt. So I can use the old bolt and add about 1 inch of timber and use those bolts. clutch motor removed, and you wouldn't believe how heavy that is. In fact, I can't pick it up with one hand. So this is all done now. And I've swapped this. This new motor came with 2 pulleys. This is the bigger one, 75mm. I don't know the size of the small one, but it's probably, I don't know, 25mm, something like that. But you can slow this right down quite easily. There we are, that's on its slowest, 100. And flat out, that's flat out now. You can still sort of do one stitch at a time. If we just take it up to full pelt. And of course you can have anywhere in between those numbers. But at full speed, I think that's quick enough. I'll show you that again in case I missed it. But I can still do one at a time, or flat out.